Working in games has been a dream come true, honestly, for me, and I wanted to give you all a glimpse into what that is, so welcome! This video, I'm packing and getting the infos and kits ready for the release of God of War Ragnarök. So firstly, here's my office. We've got a gingerbread ration from last year's Christmas beat. I got a plaque from the team at Shark Mob, and a space heater. It is the most precious thing in the office, as it is piss cold lately, and I need the heat. This incredible wall is filled with some of the things that we released over the years. It is the first thing every guest looks at, and honestly, with good reason. Here we have all the things that we've ordered for this launch. And including, it's a special collaboration with a Danish chili enthusiast called Chili Klaus. We produced chili balls, here you see them, where 2 of them are super strong, and a hot sauce that actually has a nice little taste to it. It's been a really fun collaboration, and we've gotten to make some good videos that I think are quite fun. And to the basement we go. This is our long-term storage, well, one of them, and I'm here to pick up some boxes to figure out which I should use for the sendouts. It's kind of important that it's well packaged, that it doesn't feel cheap, and of course, best of all, that it makes for a great presentation in the influencer's content. You know, it's kind of one of the important things. If you've got a super keen eye, you might have a question right about now. What happened to your clothes? I've never had a job where you weren't interrupted with other, more urgent tasks, and this is absolutely no exception. This video is filmed over multiple days, whenever I found time to do this really, and whenever the others were from home, so I wouldn't feel incredibly awkward doing this. It's time to unpack all the merch and get an overview of what we have. You know, as you can see here, it's a lot of really cool things, and that I kind of want for myself, to be honest. So God of War Ragnarök, it came out November 9th this year, and I think we ordered all this merch over the summer or something. I'd only worked there a few months back then, so I had no idea how much to order, what to order, you know, what I would use these different things for and to whom. So fast forward to when I'm recording this, I actually have a plan with every influencer I want to activate and what they're gonna do, and have a rough idea of what I would like to send them. But now it actually comes down to checking what we have and deciding who gets what. And this has definitely, excuse me, definitely been a lot of learning for the next big launch. Not only because, you know, we have budgets to be mindful of, but also the sizes and impacts of the different influencers. You know, it all kind of has to make sense of why we're doing things and why we're doing it the way we're doing it. So when it comes to deciding who gets what and why, to me personally, at least for now, the most important thing has been to evaluate, you know, who actually is going to use and appreciate these things the most. You know, we have a few people who are obsessed with notebooks, so that's perfect for them because they use it all the time, and they, you know, they're going to show it out and about and in their content. Some folks are, you know, out and about, very active, so, you know, the backpack might be perfect for them because then, you know, they would really appreciate having something new to show off when they're, you know, going hiking or whatever. Not that it's a new perfect hiking backpack, but you know what I mean. Other folks, you know, their content revolves around having things to post to Instagram, like having something very visually pleasing and something that fits in their aesthetic. So maybe something more practical, like for everyday stuff that would suit them, like cups and ice cube molds and stuff like that. And then you have people who, you know, really love stickers, everything decal to post and put on their computers or other places. So it's a general evaluation of who they are, what their content is, and a general what do I know of them, actually. This keychain was the most popular thing that I gave away during Spiel Expo, which is another like small thing that actually surprised me the most. Like, I wouldn't think that was going to be as popular as it was, but the more you know. Honestly, you know what I would wish? What if they made like purses? Like, come on, let's do it. Don't be cowards. I want a cool purse. Like, not a tote bag, a full-on purse. Yeah, it was annoying how much space there was. There was a box within a box. Like, what is this? Oh, it built up a lot of trash quite quickly, let's just say. Drum roll. There we have the notebooks. Those notebooks. I'm so jealous I didn't keep one for myself. Those were sealed, so you are unfortunately not able to see them in this video because you're all over search for the influencers. You can check out all the influencers themselves and what they, you know, when they post their own unboxings. And this one is so cool. See, this is a tiny little Mjolnir. Oh, look at that. You know, how cute. It's a tiny hammer. Thor's hammer. Blah, 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 blah. And then, you just, wait, hold on. Have a look at this. Ta-da! It's a pen! It was so cute. Oh, loved it so much. Genius. Trash. And then we had a million t-shirts. Actually, not a million, but like a lot of t-shirts in a lot of different sizes. That is one of the hardest things about the job, to be honest. Like figuring out what sizes are you gonna order? And yeah, I'm stubborn. The box is hard, okay? What sizes do you order? Like, who do you plan for? Like, especially if you're giving away things, like you never really know. And you know, what size is large size enough? Yeah, look at that. And there's everything. All the stuffs. That I had to decide who gets what, and there wasn't an equal amount of everything, so I then have to figure out, you know, who gets all the things, who gets some of the things, and etc., and how to sort it out. And here's the box. One of the boxes, we had two different kind of boxes that I picked up from the store. So this is a kind of cardboard box that you then have to fold like this, so it kind of becomes a box. So it's very, you know, environmentally friendly. You can recycle it and stuff like that. And yeah, it was quite nice. I liked it. And I don't remember if I show off the different one. No, okay, so then I had to try and you know, see how do they fit in the box, and honestly, this is so satisfying. It's Tetris, you know, and stacking up like what is the most efficient way, and not only like size-wise, but also travel-wise, you know, like so they don't bump into each other too much. Of course, like we have those kind of, what is it called? The bubble wrap thing. But you know, don't want to use too much. And then I'm like, oh yeah, can I put it there? And then, oh, look at that. And then we switch it out, and then, oh, it's a little bit of a jiggle. But look how sexy that is. Oh, all into one neat little PlayStation box. Heck yeah. Boop, boop. Oh god, yes! And this is when we got the freaking collector's editions! We got the Jotnar edition, we got the regular collector's edition. That was a big day. That was a full-on like lock your doors at all times when there's nobody in there, because like these can be stolen. So this was a big day of just like, I was so excited. I was the only one in the office that day. I was like, yes, I'll be here. I'll unpack. And it was satisfying. Look at that. There it is. Jotnar edition. The biggest and baddest of the bunch. It's got all the things. I really want one. Woo! And then we have the other one, because we got two editions, right? You have the Jotnar edition, which is the intense one that has like everything, and then you have the regular collector's edition, which is still intense. Let me please tell you, like it has a lot of things. Let me see. I go around the back in a second, and yeah, you see, like there are a lot of things that you recognize from the other one, but you're missing like the vinyl and some other stuff. Oh, this is so satisfying. Oh yes, these were the controllers. Of course. Open it up, box after box, and here we have the dual senses, the God of War Ragnarök dual senses. Quite cool. And here they're all nicely lined up. And then it was time to do all the packing of the boxes, because you might notice that these are new boxes. These are not the blue boxes that I found in the storage, because in the meantime we had an internal discussion and I got sent some that were more officially made, that was like God of War Ragnarök boxes and not just general PlayStation boxes. So they were a little bit more flimsy, but they were cool. Like I think people really appreciated it. So everything now in the box was super branded, and the box itself was, so you could not miss what this was for. And yeah, you might be noticing that I am grooving madly. I don't remember what song I was listening to back then, but honestly, all of my music is amazing. So yeah, here I am just packing them all up and pretty much just, yeah, getting them all ready, marking them like who's for who, and setting them aside. So I felt like a little bit like packing work here, that I was just doing repetitive tasks, but honestly it was just a fantastic day. Like, I enjoy how versatile my job is. I sometimes do a lot of Excel, other times do you know, active work like this. So here we have the 2 boxes. It was more of a comparison, where we had the newer branded one with the old, the PlayStation Blue ones. And then it was time to actually pack them myself. So I had some help here from my assistant, and here they all are. It's a little bit messy here in the office today, so it was really good to have them finally packed and ready to be picked up by the post the next day. So thank you all! Oh, it was my first big major launch, and I'm so happy, and thank you all so much for watching. I will see you in the next one.